Time to shine.
All right, let's try this Ares run with the blades. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I'm hoping it goes well.
To have driven back the father of all monsters is a monumental achievement, my kin. But the war is not yet won, which means still greater victories await, perhaps with the occasional ignoble defeat.
I can get attack on this, but I kind of want to go special build, right? Because we're using the one where our special home's in. So I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and reroll.
The fates won't mind.
There we go, and it's at 50%. Hell yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. It looks cool. I like the the particle effect on the Ares boon for this. Really cool. This is gonna be a really difficult run. Oh, I forgot that I didn't have the cat with me. I was not paying attention.
That which he sought to capture slips away.
So I had an issue happen that I need to talk about as we go into this. First of all, this build, I don't think there's any possible way that it's as strong as our previous build, which someone recommended, instead of calling it the Juggernaut build, to call it the Butcher build, and I thought that was freaking brilliant. But it was insane. There's just nothing that I think could ever beat that build. It was so good. On top of that, I physically have defeated myself. So for those of you who don't know, outside of doing YouTube, I run my own business in which I 3D print minis and terrain for wargaming and D&D and stuff like that. But I also am a high-end commission painter. So I just paint minis. It's kind of fun. But that means that between printing and painting, I actually use quite a bit of materials that are not, healthy to be having on you or around you. And, you got to take the appropriate
Should be the last of them.
cautions. Like, if I'm working with resin for 3D printing, I'm always wearing a mask and gloves and stuff like that. But last night, I don't know what happened. I got something on my left eyelid, and it is just so swollen. So I am like down an eye right now, and I don't know what's going on. It's not like it hurts. I mean, it was kind of itchy when it first started happening. None of these I really want. Oh, this sucks. I mean, attacks being 35% faster may not be bad, but also having plus 20 power could be pretty good. I think faster might be better, and then we could potentially get some kind of debuff. I really wanted special.
Well done.
All right, that means that we're just gonna have to play a little bit of a hybrid build until we get our second hammer. Anyways, yeah, my eye it's fine. It's just swollen, and I got something on it, and I'm not sure what it was or what it could have possibly have been. I wasn't working with resin at the time or anything, but there was something after I was done doing something for work that it just started getting swollen. I was like, I even told my wife, I was like, something's going on with my eye, and she was like, whoa. Like, it was that startling. So it's getting better, but it bothers me. It's not like I can't see out of my left eye. It's just, my eye is swollen, so it's more difficult.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Do I want to go and rarefy the blood drop? I think I do, because the blood drop is freaking insane.
Like so.
Good.
I think the blood drop might be one of my favorite parts of this build, but man, if we could get that legendary buff,
what's left of Aphira,
then we're gonna be cruising where it just automatically picks it up. And it's also really good because each of my blades, when I do my special, count as a hit to do damage. So I could potentially get a lot of blood drops in any given fight, which is fun. All right, I think I want to go max magic. I want to go to... do I want a Selene? Maybe I do. Let's get max magic first, and then I'll decide. I definitely want to re-roll another room to get a third Ares.
Toss you around, and someday you'll be just like me. Stand clear.
If I could get a third Ares, I feel like we'll be cruising. Because I could potentially get an attack boon, which would be great. Apollo actually wouldn't be bad, because then I can increase the size of my cast. Actually, that's a really good idea. Maybe I should do that one. Because then it means that I don't have to get so aggressive before I put this thing down to begin with. I've also only picked up 1 blood drop in this, this encounter. I was expecting more.
All dead.
Yeah. Give me my gold. Thank you. Any extra rooms? Yeah. Maybe I'll get some more extra max magic. I do have a feeling I will end up using it. So maybe I should go Selene. So let's go Apollo. Man, that kind of puts me between a rock and a hard place, doesn't it? Because it's like I really want another Ares boon, but I don't think I
Next pylon then.
have enough rooms to get it. I want to go Apollo. Let's go Apollo. I want to try to get cast size. I do feel like there's some merit there for this particular build. It'll make it a lot easier on certain bosses too, because then I don't have to rely on the tiny little cast that I put down in order to get the lock on. Maybe I should go Selene. But then that just takes the rest of our rooms here.
Cousin.
Not ideal.
Couldn't help but notice there's no bow in your arsenal. Artemis and I, we figure why sully our hands when we can settle any ugly business from afar. Although your magic may suffice.
You know, I do want a bow. I freaking love the bow. Oh, I could get magic if I stand in my casts. That's pretty good. I mean, if I was going to get any of them, any other Apollo boon, that would be the one that I would want. So, yeah. And it was epic, so that's just like easy magic regeneration. Now I don't have to worry about max magic at all. Easy peasy.
Golly, get it.
I really need
Appreciate the
Hermes boon for Omega speed, because you can really launch those suckers.
What next?
All right, let's go get one of her buffs. I don't know if I should be doing this every time, but I do. I feel like her buffs are generally very strong.
What gives your incantations such great potency, Lady Medea? So many curses have intangible effects, yet yours pierce like a blade.
A well-wrought curse requires suitable reagents and pure intention without compromise. Any hesitancy, any second-guessing undermines an ill effect.
That I understand. It's the pure intent toward misfortune that I struggle to achieve. How can one wish such ill upon another without imagining some of it turning back one's way?
With practice, sorcerers, ill intent does threaten to reflect back upon oneself, often with greater potency. But with the blackest of intent, there's nothing to reflect at all.
After his foe is slain, you have 10% chance to find 20 gold, up to 2 times per encounter. Whenever a foe makes you use Death Defiance, you do damage back, or foes' range shots have less travel speed. All of these are good. The Death Defiance one is like really good for particular bosses, but I feel like let's get Wealthy from the Dead.
I thought you'd never ask.
Because we haven't done that for the Fated list yet. Let's heal up. Oh, I thought that was the final one. Okay, I guess I go Selene then. Just to get some kind of hex, because we are going to blow through our magic. So, it makes sense. Give me a hex.
You shades are getting out of there.
That way we can blast some things. You know, the benefit of having fast attack speed is on some of those later enemies, like the constructs, because all I need to do is get the armor down, and then I can just sit there and bash it with attack and not die. Because it just locks it into that that debuff. And then with all of the blood drops too, yeah, it's possible. We could be doing insane amounts of damage with it, just on attack speed alone. I think there might be a build there regarding attack speed and
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
like Hestia.
I see often the gleaming sister blades within your grasp. I knew eventually that they would reawaken and accept you as their bearer. May their swiftness overwhelm your foes.
Okay.
Now,
Morph, bring something back or crash down and do the 200 damage. Actually, that's pretty good. I kind of like that one a lot. Plus we get 2 extra upgrades from it. I don't know. I think, let's do Wolf Howl.
Wolf Howl.
I think it's a fun one. Because you can do the dash with it. And I believe you get immunity frames while you're up in the air. So it's a way to potentially avoid some damage. Although I've only used it a handful of times, so we'll have to get used to what it's got. All right, give me the expanding cast. Yeah, there it is. Cool. It's like not even going to consider the other ones. Give me special damage or not. You know what? 17% chance to drop a blood is also good. I don't need to reroll that for special damage.
Something stinks. Oh, I know what it is. It's you.
All right, let's pop that down and just start blasting. That actually worked out really well timing-wise. Pick up some of these. I like that it slows down time when I use that. It gives me an opportunity to like actually aim it. Man, that expanding cast is so big. Okay, that's helping a lot, I think. Let's pick that up. Oh no, I did not mean to walk through that though. I'm trying to stay focused. Got a lot going on with all these enemies. And, you know, my special doesn't particularly target any individual thing, right? So, oh, he ate that sheep. I didn't realize he did that with those. Go, flute guy. Lay into it, man. Dive in, do all that damage. I have like infinite mana or magic with this build because I'm consistently standing in the cast and I don't go through the magic that fast. Should probably use that. I'll leave it here. Nope, don't get hit by that. We almost got him. I mean, when I actually hit with the special, it does do a lot of damage. I tried to use the hex to avoid it.
There.
Okay, well, that went pretty good. I can't deny it. I did take some damage, though, that I shouldn't have taken. Let's see what we have in the shop before I do anything. Random boon. Yeah, it feels probably what I need.
What keepsake now?
I don't... Have I even used the Apollo one? Did I? I don't remember if I used it to upgrade anything. I can do Selene now. I think that's probably a pretty good option. But I could also go Apollo. No, I don't need Apollo anymore. I got what I needed. Let's go Selene.
Might as well.
To get that upgrade. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this heal too, but I'm going to not get it right this moment. And I'll grab that too. So I'll just let all those buy in. I don't think there's a reason not to. I've got a lot of gold generation. And a lot of these encounters have a bunch of enemies. So if I'm getting 40 extra gold per encounter, we should be loaded by the time we get to Olympus. And it did confirm that it happens in boss fights on that last one too.
Stay where you are.
Which is excellent for us. But it has to pop twice to get the full 40. That's the only problem, I suppose. Hey, got it there, though.
There's my order.
Okay.
Path you face.
After using your Hex, the next hit from your attacks or specials deal crit. That's so good. Hex also inflicts the effects of your dash boon on up to 5 foes. And then after using Hex, you can use it one more time in the next 3 seconds. Deals damage before you rise up. You know what? Jeez, these are all good, huh? I don't have a dash boon, so I'm going to go along the bottom. Those are both the same, so I'll go that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then I will get the crit damage, because I feel like that's real good. We'll grab that one, and then I'm going to start working my way the other direction. We'll just do the plus 50 power on that.
One with Selene.
Yeah, and let's go Selene again, because that will max out the Hex, and I don't even have to worry about it. We'll just straight up give it to me. Just, it'll be everything I need. I only need like 3 more upgrade points, I believe. Or no, it might be more than that. It might be 4. I'm trying to remember how many points there were between that and the dash one. Okay, I like this about the attack speed. I don't even really have to play the game. I just have to hit the button over and over to kill that thing. Ah, yeah, I am gonna need another one. I'm close though. One more away.
A little gift.
Interesting. Healing effects bonus. Yeah, let's go with that one. I do want more max life at one point. I feel like I'm not super great at dodging things, right? So like I gotta play to my strengths and just like try to create really high damaging builds. And then in its place, just get a bunch of life, as much max life as I can get.
Next bearing.
That. All right, let's get bones. I don't need any of the other resources. Bones are the most exchangeable thing that we got. Bash him so we don't die. Ugh, got the block on that. As long as I stay out of that stupid circle. Alright, let's just attack him to death. I don't know what I'm doing trying to do the other thing. I wish my cast actually lasted a bit longer.
Bunch him up for me, hey?
It's either that it needs to last longer or that I can. Yeah, I need a mega speed, I think. Because I can get a solid 2 of my casts, or my specials in there before I get hit, which is kind of unfortunate. Can I just bash? There we go.
Not too bad.
All right, buddy.
There's some catastrophic storm brewing at the top of Olympus. Can't get anywhere near it. What's happening up there?
That storm conceals the real threat. Kronos awakened the father of all monsters and set him loose. These forces we're fighting, they're just a stalling tactic and a feint.
You're saying that's bloody Typhon? Oh, God. Since I was young, I prayed to all of you for safety and good fortune from my tower. Now it's you yourselves who better pray.
Jeez.
No, we're going to destroy that thing. I don't yet know all that requires, though prayer most likely won't be necessary.
Well, then I'll pray just in case. Figure it couldn't hurt. Just please be careful, Melly. And before you go, take one of these.
Okay. Each time you clear 7 encounters, receive a delivery of plus 10 healing and 2 palm. That's pretty good. Omega moves also deal 50 damage in an area around the foes they hit, but use plus 10 magic. I feel like that's insane. If each of them explode, that can be a stupid amount of burst damage.
See you.
For AoE stuff. And honestly, that's kind of the thing that I'm running into now is I don't have any like AoE clear. So if each of those knives do burst, here, let's see if it does it on a single target. It does, so it blows it up, but whether or not that actual damage is used, who knows? I whiffed on that. Wow, his attack on that is huge. Can't get my magic back. Let's hit him. I just attack him to death. Put this down for the magic. There we go. Let's go Hermes. I was gonna re-roll the Zeus to try to get another Ares, but getting an Omega speed I think is better for us if we can do that. Wow, yeah, that explosion effect is really good. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, I totally whiffed on that, but it moved forward, so that worked out well for me.
You're really helping tip the scales here. Broke through the siege and gave our relatives a minute of reprieve. Still isn't over mine, but we can get there soon enough, I think.
So, if you have at least 8 of each, deal 25% more damage. That ain't happening. It's just not. Attack, special, and caster faster. That's not Omega, though.
Let's do it.
Or reroll. Find more gold. Okay. Actually, that's not bad because I believe that 20% gold does affect the other one that we've got. Yeah.
Cheers, Hermes.
Let's go with that. I feel like that's really good. Oh, also we have an option for potentially getting burning on our attack, and stacking that up with the attack could be really good. But do I want to? Do I just re-roll and try to get like an Ares? Crap. I have a feeling the Hestia build could be really good. Oh, man. You know, I think I would have a lot easier time of this if it didn't give me an attack hammer. Let's re-roll it.
Why not?
All right, Palm. I'll take a Palm. That's a tough choice. I feel like I could have a really good burning build with our attack. But also, I kind of really like our special, and I don't want to be using attack. I feel like it does just insane amounts of damage for what it is. And if we get a special boon, or not boon, but hammer, it's going to be even better. 70% bigger cast. Let's go with that.
Pushed it far enough.
Huge. She can give me the small thing, and actually, I think I'd be pretty happy with that.
Gust of wind. Piggies, look who's back.
Have I ever gifted her? Surely I have.
How regrettable to know Prometheus rebels against the gods. Surely he must see that his pursuit of vengeance shall not bring him any peace. Is there no reasoning with him?
He isn't much for talk, but then lately who is? We end up clashing just beneath the summit. Apparently he always knows who's going to be the victor, even if it's me.
Oh, he's foreseen his own defeat before. Can you imagine, Poppet? To know of each and every ill awaiting you? I doubt if any punishment he has endured is worse than that.
Shrink in size, 10% faster, 10% chance to dodge. Grow in size, deal 15% extra damage. Ah, man, 15% extra damage feels kind of nice. Let's go with that.
Go now with grace.
We're gonna be big.
Did it work?
I like the deeper voice. It's not as good as the squeaky voice, but still good. I mean, 15% extra damage is like really good. Yikes. I mean, stupid spear chuckers. Hate them. Let's get the nectar. Toss that down. Blow all them up. Dang, that does a lot of damage when it hits everything. I can see that being very good as we get further in and get some more upgrades to our special. Like I feel like we have a lot of potential at the moment on this build. We just gotta realize it. I was just out of range of that. That was really nice. Let's just hit him. I'm done with that. Let's just hit him. Blow him up with that.
As expected.
Look carefully about.
Oof.
See that, Golly?
Pick it up.
Why, thank you.
Just a normal room. At least it's not the mini boss, man. That thing is brutal. I don't want to fight him. And I haven't even seen the nerfed, like, Yogg Saron guy. Crap, I forgot what his name was. You know who I'm talking about. Bashy bash. I'm gonna go pick all these up real quick. How did that not hit at all? I launched so many of my specials at him, it just didn't do anything. There we go. I'll take max health. I need a heal before we get to the boss for sure. Although, this is kind of the build to kill Eris with, because you can just hide behind the pillar and use your Omega special, and it'll just nail her over and over. It's very good. Oh my goodness, I just took so much damage there. Blow him up. Just live, insect. Oh no, I meant to use it again. I went to go use it, and I was like maybe a quarter second off. What? Did I just Death Defiance? What just hit me? Whoa, I'm gonna have to watch that back. What hit me? There was no explosion. I was between the explosions. Did the sword jump to me?
Transfer me.
I cannot believe I just lost a Death Defiance to that. That was nuts. Poseidon, really?
Now that's a trim ship with the Underworld boatman at the helm. Perhaps I ought not call him Underworld boatman anymore, or he's become a proper captain now. I'll have to keep the currents clear for him.
I only just now realized that Charon is driving the ship. It's the first time I've noticed it. I mean, double reward chance, pretty nice. But I guess I'll just get more healing and gold and all that.
The ocean's fury.
All for you.
I'm up to 600. Let's grab that max magic. I don't think I'll need it, but in the off chance that I have to fight a boss and can't stand in my cast for a minute.
You.
Whoa, Trouble, you're huge. Like you and Nemi had a child. Which, come to think of it, is just about the worst thing I've ever imagined. And I've imagined a lot.
Then imagine what I'm about to do to you in this form, courtesy of Circe the Enchantress. Had you not been so delinquent, you could have learned from her yourself.
Learn to become a freak, you mean? That's the difference between you and me. You need somebody to teach you everything, while I've got pure instinct.
All right, let's get over here. And we'll just do our normal rotation.
Things are heating up. Like that'll work.
I'm just gonna sit here and blast her. Because again, we get infinite magic, basically, because we just keep throwing our cast down. And these automatically target her. So it's really, really strong. There we go. All right, we'll get out of that. She's gonna blow it up. Let's dash over here for a second. Come back.
Look at him fly.
Ah, I had a feeling she was gonna do that again. Use that to avoid damage. It's pretty nifty, huh?
Ooh, that's hot.
No, I don't want her actually blasting that. There we go. Oh, that was perfect. That was so good to use that to dodge. Because I don't want her actually blowing up the turrets if I can avoid it. That's unfortunate. Had a feeling she was going to do it. But there was nothing I could really do to that. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, she's going to blast that. Boost herself. That down. I'm gonna try to save the Hex for dashing out of her inevitable charge up attack. Yeah, there it goes. Get back over here. All right, so we pushed her. She's gonna blow up. Gonna get her boost. Now we just kill her off. All right. Pretty easy. Oh my goodness, if she'll actually stay in one place.
No, come on, wait.
A gift.
Okay, so I feel pretty good about that. That was a good run.
This way.
It could have gone a lot worse, but I only have one Death Defiance down.